mayor to Rebecca Minkoff. What do you think the secret is to quote-unquote having it all? Can you give us some tools for achieving this success and balance?
I'm gonna ask for your microphone. So how many of you out there feel you have great work-life balance today? No. Because my friend Luciana is in between jobs right now. Do you have great work-life balance? No. No one except one. Okay, 1 out of 100. So it's hard. It totally is hard, and that's because we have very demanding careers. We always want to be doing more. I grew up in a household where my dad worked 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, and that was it. I don't think any of us have those kind of jobs these days, and we probably don't want those kind of jobs. So it is busy. We have busy lives. And of course, if we have children, that complicates things. If we have aging parents that need us, that complicates things. If we are going to school, if we have another hobby, if we are blogging on the side, whatever it is, it's hard. So there's no secret sauce, I'm sorry, but there are definitely tools. And sure, the Marissa Myers and Sheryl Sandbergs out there have a ton of money that they can throw at this problem, so to speak. And most of us do not. But for everything that you spend time on that takes away what you want to be doing, the hobby, work, children, whatever it is, you do have to ask yourself, would my values allow me to outsource this? And by outsourcing, it means hiring a housekeeper, getting dry cleaning delivery, having pre-prepared meals. Maybe not the personal chef that I only assume some people can afford, but it's buying the stuff at the grocery store that's already made, or from Whole Foods or whatever. Each of these opportunities, the gardener, the housekeeper, and so on, you have to ask yourself, is this in keeping with my personal values? Now, if I had all the money in the world, I would not hire a chauffeur to bring my kids to school. Okay, I just wouldn't do it. Someone else might, and that's fine, but that's not my personal value. If I had all the money in the world, would I have a personal chef? Mm-hmm. I would. So again, you just have to ask yourself, what can you afford and what makes sense for you and what life you're trying to have. I also want to emphasize part-time work. Not an option for everyone, again, because of either your income requirements or because of your job and what you're trying to do. But I'll just share with you, I worked part-time for 10 years when my children were first born. And in that time in tech, it was very acceptable, and I rose from a position of an individual contributor to a vice president in that period of time, working part-time. So I just want to throw it out there that there are role models of people who can do that successfully, and if that's something of interest to you, seek that out and ask for it, because you never know. Some people don't want to even ask, like, I don't even think I can do that, but chances are there is a way to make that happen, again, if you can handle that with your income requirements. Family chores. So this may sound so simple, but make sure your partner, if you do have one, is helping out around the house just as much as you are. My husband's sister, when she got married, had this great deal with her husband. She took care of things inside the house. He had to take care of things outside the house. So she cooked, he had to do the grocery shopping. She did the laundry, he had to mow the lawn. It was a very, in her mind, equal division of labor. So I'm not saying that's the right thing for everyone either, but figure out what that is. And I think many of us, especially women, feel that it all falls on our shoulders, and maybe it doesn't need to. And then if you do have children, make sure they are growing their responsibilities all the time. My favorite example, and I'm really proud of this for myself, is when my kids turned 12, they got a laundry basket and 5 minutes with me learning how to use the washing machine. Age 12. You have to do it before they're in high school, or else they're too busy and you'll feel badly for them because they're studying all the time or busy with other activities. So when they're in middle school, they know how to do laundry. And yes, it's going to be taking more time in the beginning, but the lip gloss is going to get washed in those white jeans, and you're going to spend hours cleaning it. That's happened. But I now no longer do my kids' laundry. So look out for those types of things too that will help you with your work-life balance. And then finally, I just will pass along one other tool is we all have to-do lists, right? Think about a to-stop list. On my to-stop list, and it's made a huge difference to me, is I no longer send out Christmas holiday letters. Oh, that was last year. I no longer worry about cleaning my garage so I can park my car in it. And I stopped volunteering at one place I had been volunteering because I wasn't getting satisfaction out of it. So those are just some of the things I put on my not to do list, my stop list, and I encourage everyone to actively maintain that. It's kind of liberating to realize you can stop doing some of the things you feel like you had to do, you've always done it, whatever. Thank you.
We'll go to Vanessa next. All right, so here's Vanessa's question. I'm going to group these together too. How can brands get PR on a shoestring budget, and what are some free and inexpensive ways to get PR when you are too damn broke to pay for help?
Awesome question. So I can't express like the importance of word of mouth, and it's free. And if you do things right, then you're only going to be getting good PR, and people are only going to be hearing good things about you. Basically, we're still coming up with like good ways to engage people over at Vergence, but basically we thought of an awesome game. So when the glasses do come out, we are going to be doing, or like putting together some videos where we're encouraging people to engage with our product and with each other by showing them how to do it. And so that's going to be kind of a way that we hope will be really successful. And that's also going to be tying in with the whole word of mouth thing. Also, since our product is video, we actually are going to be having like a lot of fun coming up soon, brainstorming ways together how to show creative and intriguing content. And being able to actually go and do that as a team and to engage other people in the community to join in with us is a really awesome way to get PR. Also, if you can have someone tweet you or mention you on their social network, that's also another great way for PR. Robert Scoble just tweeted us, and we saw a nice little spike in people going to the site and like learning about us, and then that was tied in with the some Daytona thing. So that's going to be like thinking ahead and seeing where we can fit ourselves in to topics that will be getting a lot of attention and discussion is another really good way to get people to talk about us and learn about us and become interested. So
great. All right, so next, let's give Ellie the mic. We have questions for her to get